The Panzerkampfwagen E-100, sometimes called the big brother of the King Tiger, Tiger II, was Nazi Germany's ultimate super-heavy tank project, part of the Entwicklung E series. Background and development initiated in June 1943 as a rival to the Porsche-designed Maus, with an aim to standardize heavy tank components across the E-series. Developed by Adler Werke in Frankfurt, who produced blueprints in early 1944 based on competitive designs by Krupp. Hitler ordered a halt to super-heavy projects in July 1944, drastically slowing development. Only a partially complete hull, no turret, was assembled by war's end by a handful of Adler engineers. Dimensions and mobility weight: approximately 123.5 metric tons by design. Some sources round up to as much as 140 tons. Length: approximately 11.07 meters. Gun: approximately 8.73 meters, hull only. Width: 4.48 meters. Height: approximately 3.38 meters. Crew: 6. Commander, gunner, driver, radio operator, 2 loaders. Engines proposed: Maybach HL 230 P30, 700 horsepower, prototype, or supercharged HL 234, approximately 1,200 horsepower, for higher speed. Top speed: approximately 23 kilometers per hour prototype. Up to approximately 40 kilometers per hour if upgraded transmission, ZF Olvar gearbox, or Machhydro transmission for high-powered version. Armor and protection: hull armor. Upper glacis, 200 mm at 60 degrees lower front, 150 mm at 50 degrees. Sides, 120 mm vertical. Rear, 150 mm at 30 degrees roof, floor, 40 to 80 mm depending on section turret armor, based on Maus-like design drawings and estimates. Front, approximately 200 mm at 0 degrees, 30 degrees sides, approximately 80 mm at approximately 29 degrees rear, approximately 150 mm at 15 degrees roof, approximately 40 mm horizontal. While formidable by World War II standards, its armor featured several vulnerable angles, especially on the turret and roof. Armament options: designed to mount the 128 mm KWK 44L/55 primary gun, plus a 75 mm KWK 44L/24 coaxial gun and a 7.92 mm MG34 machine gun. Due to turret space constraints, heavy proposals, 150 mm or even 170 mm guns, were only considered for assault gun variants rather than turreted versions. Operational reality and fate: only one hull, no turret, ever reached partial completion, captured by the U.S. 751st Field Artillery in April 1945, evaluated by the British, then scrapped in the 1950s. Never saw combat, never carried the armament depicted in later video game representations like World of Tanks or War Thunder. Quick specs table attribute. Details: weight approximately 123.5 to 140 tons, dimensions approximately 11.07 meters, L by 4.48 meters, W by 3.38 meters, H Crew 6 engines HL 230 P30, 700 horsepower, or HL 234, approximately 1,200 horsepower, speed 23 kilometers per hour, projected 40 kilometers per hour, upgraded. Armor: hull front 200 mm, turret front 200 mm, armament primary 128 mm L/55, coaxial 75 mm, MG34 legacy and significance. Though never operational, the E-100 illustrates the extremes of German late-war design thinking, emphasizing mass and firepower at the expense of logistics, mobility, and production feasibility. It remains one of the most iconic what-if vehicles in armored warfare history. Curious about the Jagdpanzer Sturmgeschütz versions, or how it compares to the Maus or Tiger II? Just let me know.